Hi everyone, welcome to our channel Data Test. As part of Databricks 101 series, in my previous videos I have covered about introduction to Databricks and how to set up Databricks Express Edition account. Today I will be discussing about Databricks high level architecture. In case you have not watched our previous videos, you can follow the Databricks 101 playlist. Let's get started. On the screen, you are seeing Databricks very high level architecture. In Databricks high level architecture, you will be observing two planes. One is called control plane, the other one is the data plane. To understand better, let us have quick recap that Databricks is the enterprise data platform. It manages different data analytics related computation for us. So what do I mean by computation? Computation is about performing our data processing. To process our data, we need the servers, and Databricks is a platform built on top of the Apache Spark, which is distributed data processing engine. Spark is set up using cluster of machines, and Databricks does that cluster management and all for us. So it is an enterprise data platform which provides lot many things out of the box for us, and now we are trying to understand the very high level architecture of it. As users, when we when we are about to utilize the Databricks services, the very first thing that we have to do is we should be creating the Databricks account. Databricks provides its services over the cloud. We have it on Azure, AWS, and GCP. So if at all we are using Azure, let us say, so after logging into our Azure portal, we can search for Databricks, Azure Databricks, and then we can actually set up the workspace and all. Fine. So that's what we are seeing here, the Databricks account. So from that Databricks account, once you create the Azure Databricks service, so it will provide you the option for launching that service. And once you launch it, you will be observing one web page. Fine. I have told you about that in the account setup video as well. In that, you will be observing all these different things. Fine. You get to see the web application wherein you get to organize all your projects and all. Then you can do your compute orchestration and all. That's nothing but about setting up your clusters and all. And you also get to uh, manage your Unity catalog related meta store, and you get to write your queries, the code, and everything. We will see in a while. Please hold on. Just let us try to have a look at and understand the high level architecture and what are the different components that come over there. So we are trying to control the different aspects of our Databricks development using the UI provided by the Databricks. Okay, that's why all these fall under the control plane. It is true that we are trying to process our data from where the data will be coming. The data will be coming most likely from our cloud storage itself. So that's why it's given here your cloud account. So it will be the customer or the client cloud account. It could be Azure or it could be AWS or it could be GCS, right? That is Google. Fine. So over there, the data will be present, and Databricks can work with that data. So that's what here we say the workspace storage bucket, right? So all of the data will be residing in your cloud account, the user's cloud account, customer cloud account, client cloud account, whatever we have to call it as. Fine. Apart from that, the compute machines, the VMs, the required for running the cluster will also be drawn from the user's account. So that's why it's mentioned to be classic compute plane. Why they are telling it to be classic compute plane? Because nowadays Databricks has started providing the serverless service. Instead of users have to maybe right choose the machines and choosing the cluster configuration and starting the cluster on their own, which could be taking time. So that was one of the pain point that the developers are experiencing. Fine, that's when Databricks is trying to overcome it so that we don't have any initial lag over there setting up the clusters and all. Right, so that's why under the Databricks account itself, they are trying to provide us the serverless feature, uh, so that in almost no time, okay, we will be able to execute our data processing and all. Right, so that's what you are seeing here under the Databricks account. Databricks itself is going to take care of some setup of the clusters and all. That is a serverless compute plane here. If you are not going for serverless, right, so we can provision for clusters, and for the cluster the VMs will be drawn from the cloud account itself. So that way we could say here the billing related to the VMs that we are using for the clusters and the billing related to the storage will be incurred against our own cloud account. Apart from that, Databricks related, right? So billing will be different. So depending on the consumption that we are doing, maybe serverless consumption, maybe the consumption related to the Unity catalog service of the Databricks and all will be billed under the Databricks account of the user. Okay, so this is how the things are going to happen. And we are seeing here one more thing. From Databricks, we can connect to pretty much any kind of the data source that is available. So that's why we see here it can be the cloud, right? Your data may be residing in other cloud also. It could be that your Databricks account is in Azure, but you can access the data present in your AWS account. So pretty much possible. So any cloud. So it is kind of federated system that we have here. And the data can be coming from your own data centers, or it can be coming from your own maybe premise based databases and all, anywhere, right? So Databricks can work with the data present across uh, different, I could say, right, maybe cloud providers, or the cloud providers are maybe across different maybe data platforms, right? So it can be the case. So that way here you understood today. So how do we go about maybe working with the Databricks, right? Uh, so if we look at, this is what I was speaking about in the control plane, the web application is there, right? So the web application. So this is the web application that we are looking at, and through that web application, we will be able to organize our code base and projects. We should also be able to, uh, I could say, right, discover the different maybe the data objects that we will be creating in our projects and all. How do we go about orchestrating the different tasks that we do, and about our SQL, all those things. So it is through this web application that we are getting access to the different offerings of the Databricks. Fine. Databricks is the unified platform, unified analytics platform. So data engineers can work with Databricks. The data analyst can work with Databricks. Data scientist can work with Databricks. So it is providing the unified platform for us under one roof, which is very great thing. In the upcoming video, I will be walking you through the um, different features of this web UI of the Databricks. Thank you. Stay tuned.